Hello everyone and welcome to the second lecture of Java. Today we will talk about the features of Java. On screen, as you can see in the given picture, that multiple features of Java are listed and we are going to talk about all of them one by one. So let's get started. The first feature of Java is simplicity. Java syntax is based on C++. Therefore, it is very easy for those people who already know about C++. Java has removed many complicated and rarely used features. Some of those features are operator overloading, explicit pointers, and garbage collection, etc. In Java, you don't have to worry anymore about those things because these things are now handled automatically by the Java. And the programmer can focus on the real problem solving, and he does not have to worry about those problems which existed in C++ and other languages. The second feature of Java is object orientation. Java is an object-oriented programming language, and everything in Java is an object. Object-oriented means that we organize our software as a combination of different types of objects that incorporates both data and behavior, or we can say data and methods. By data, we actually mean the variables that hold the actual data, and by behaviors or methods, we mean the functions. So, by combining the data and functions in one package, we call it an object. And Java is all about objects and classes. The object-oriented programming is a methodology that simplifies software development and maintenance by providing some rules. And the basic concepts of object-oriented programming are objects, classes, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. If you want to know about all these concepts in detail, so click on the card above and you can watch my other tutorial about this. Moving on to the third feature of Java, that is platform independence. A platform is the hardware or software environment in which a program runs. Java is platform independent because it is different from other languages like C, C++, etc. C and C++ languages are compiled into platform-specific machines, while Java is a write-once-run anywhere language. The Java code can be run on multiple platforms, for example Windows, Linux, Mac operating system, the Linux instance holders, etc. Java code is compiled by the compiler and converted into bytecode. This bytecode is a platform-independent code because it can be run on multiple platforms. In C and C++, if you compile a program for the Windows operating system, you cannot run that code on another platform like Linux or Mac operating system. And for the Linux or Mac operating system, you have to write that code once again, which is a very big headache. But in case of Java, you can write a Java program only once and then you can compile that code. And after compilation, the Java source code is converted into Java bytecode, and the Java bytecode is what we call the magic of Java. And that bytecode can be run on almost any platform. You can take that bytecode to another platform and run it there without any problem. But of course, there has to be a Java virtual machine installed on every platform. The next feature of Java is its robustness. Robust simply means strong, and Java is really strong, believe me. Java uses strong memory management, and the use of pointers has really been decreased in Java, and this gives us a strong security. There is an automatic garbage collection in Java which runs on the Java virtual machine to get rid of objects which are not being used by a Java application anymore. If you are a C++ programmer and you recall the Java destructors, so you would know that we had to explicitly clean up the memory of those objects which we do not use anymore. But in Java, that problem has been handled implicitly, automatically. There are exception handling and the type checking mechanism in Java. Moving on to the fifth feature of Java, and that is architecture neutral. Java is architecture neutral because there are no implementation dependent features. For example, the size of primitive types is fixed. By primitive types, we mean the integer data type, the float data type, double data type, short int, byte, etc. All these data types are called primitive types. So, in C programming, the integer data type occupies 2 bytes of memory for 32-bit architecture and 4 bytes of memory for 64-bit architecture. But in Java, it occupies only 4 bytes of memory for both 32 and 64-bit architectures. So, Java is architecture neutral. No matter if you are using 32-bit operating system or 64-bit operating system, it does not affect the use of Java. It will always give you the same size of memory in both architectures. The next feature of Java is portability. Java is portable because it facilitates you to carry the Java bytecode to any platform. It doesn't require any implementation. As we have discussed earlier in the previous slides, that the Java code can be compiled on one platform, say Windows, and then that compiled code, which we also call bytecode, and that bytecode can be taken to any other platform and run there without any problem. Java has given us high performance. Though we can say that Java is a little bit slower than C and C++, but still it is far more faster than other languages. And the next feature of Java is that it is distributed. Java is distributed because it facilitates user to create distributed applications in Java. RMI and EJB are used for creating distributed applications. This feature of Java makes us able to access files by calling the methods from any machine on the internet. We can place our Java applications on a server operating system and then call those functions, those methods from anywhere around the world. And this will work perfectly because of this distributed feature of Java. One of the core features of Java is its multi-threadedness. Java is multi-threaded. A thread is like a separate program executing concurrently. We can write Java programs that deal with many tasks at once by defining multiple threads. And the main advantage of multi-threading is that it does not occupy memory for each thread. Rather, it shares a common memory area. Threads are important for multimedia, web applications, and a lot more of applications. As you can see that these days the hardware machines are mostly multi-cores. These days mostly the systems are Core i7 and Core i5, and recently the Intel Corporation has also announced the Core i9 processor. So with so many cores available, multi-threaded programming is the best idea for modern programming, and Java provides this functionality, which is need of the day. And last but not the least, Java is dynamic. Java is a dynamic language. It supports dynamic loading of classes. It means that classes are loaded on demand. It also supports functions from its native languages like C and C++. There are some times when you need very fast processing. Sometimes in real-time applications or some operating system scenarios where you need to get your processes executed very fast and very quickly. So therefore we use some functions of C and C++. So in Java we can import those functions and make use of these functions. Java supports dynamic compilation and automatic memory management, which means that we do not have to delete and clear the unused objects. Rather, Java gives us the facility to automatically do that garbage collection. This brings us to the end of our today's topic. If you still have not understood anything in the lecture, you can comment it down below and I will try to answer these. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care of yourself and Allah Hafiz.